The day we're reminded that we must stand true in the golden values of the entire again. We rely on the knowledge we gain. Teach our hearts that's it. The so take time away. Hearts go out to you, North Collegiate. We spread our arms to you, with humanity, excellence, courage. We go on to impact the world like never before. We stand proud, we stand tall, and we rise above all. North Collegiate.
Good evening, Panther parents. As you know, my name is Ms. Stone. I am the Director of Student Life. Tonight's meeting, hopefully we get through it really quickly. I have a short agenda with a lot of information in store for you guys. But before we get started, I just wanted to say one thing. Oh, wait, where did it go? Happy New Year! This is the first, well, not the first time, the second time I'm having FaceTime with parents for the new year. So I just wanted to say Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for being here and thank you for continued support at North Collegiate Academy. Okay. Okay, just want to say it again. All right. So tonight's agenda, we're just going to review volunteers for report card conferences, which is technically student-led conferences now, March testing support. We're going to dive deep into planning our April parent event and an open forum for any parents that may have any questions that they want to be addressed. I'll try my best to answer the question. Myself and Ms. Mitchell will try our best to answer the question to the best of our ability. Before we get started, I just want to remind us of our mission statement. Our mission statement is the family engagement at NCA is a movement to embrace all members of the Panther community, students, parents, and staff in programs and activities that promote development, create community awareness, explore diverse learning experiences, and overall safety and wellness. All right, so first up, we have our 100th day of school, which will be January 31st. It is a Friday. It is also the last day of quarter two. Our students have been diving deep into their, it's not called midterm exams anymore, the quarter two assessments. Is that right, Ms. Mitchell? Yes, quarter two assessments. Okay. So students have been doing that. We do have a few things planned for students, and I do want to share them with you, get a little bit of your input on some of them. Some of them are solid, some are not. The ones that are officially solid are at arrival, we will have 100 donuts or munchkins for the first 100 students at each grade level door, depending on, I had a meeting about it today. 100 donuts would be 25 at each door, 100 munchkins, we will have 100 munchkins at each door. We're still playing with it, seeing what numbers look like, but that's one of the ideas that we have that will definitely be happening. We're still flexing with the buttons or stickers, just, budget permitting. What something we do every year is we have students just like they're 100 years old. Another idea that we'll be doing is we'll be dropping $100 bills in students' lockers, not real $100 bills, the fake ones they use in music videos, because we ain't got that kind of money over here. We'll be dropping $100 bills in student lockers, and students will be entered into a raffle to win a Black History Month t-shirt that will help us kick off Black History Month, which starts the next week. All students that have been present for the first 100 days of school will earn 100 B points automatically just because they've showed up and they've been present for 100 days. Below that, you'll see different activities that students may be able to participate in based on their classes. So in Spanish, we'd have students count to 100 in Spanish or any other language. In English, we'd have students create a story or a poem or a song, use it with 100 words. In math, we ask students to create a complex math equation that equals 100. Physical education, 100 jumping jacks, 100 sit-ups, run for 100 seconds, or plank for 100 seconds. I know I can't do any of those, but I'm quite sure our students can. I can probably do one. In science, recite 100 elements on the periodic table. And in history, we'd have students just take a journey back in time. What would $100 buy them in different time periods? And in college and career readiness, 100 tips for surviving and thriving in college. Does anyone have any other ideas they want to throw out to us or something that we should think about for students? I have my handy and dandy planner here, a little notepad that Ms. Mitchell got me. I'm ready to take notes. Anyone have any ideas? If not, it's okay.
I was gonna say, any ideas or anything that you think we could improve or try to make it more, because we are talking about high school students, anything that we should change up to make it more relevant for their age?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
I like those ideas.
Okay. Thank you, Ms.
It's
Chambers.
different.
Do you think the kids will participate in these? Like, if we kept the dress like 100 years old, you think we could get a nice amount of our students to actually dress up for that?
You think you're getting Ladea?
Yes. Okay.
You said 50-50.
50-50. Okay, and I see Miss Burrows gave us a thumbs up. Yep, thank you.
I do have one request that I forgot is can you just drop your names in the chat along with your student name, just so we take track of attendance? Sorry about that. Everyone else? Okay, cool. So we got it. So the first 3, 4, 5, I can't count. The first 5 will definitely be happening, and we're still working with our department chairs and our schools of APs to see if we can incorporate these into students' courses. Next up, this is just informational. You guys are the first to know this. National Honor Society, every year they have to do a service project, and this year's National Honor Society, their service project is peer tutoring. So they'll be hosting peer tutoring on Mondays and Wednesdays after school in room 218. So if you have a student that may need support in math, I believe it's math, science, and English that they'll be tutoring students in, this is available to them in addition to office hours. Oh, wait. Okay. Now, this is the fun stuff. As you know, every report card conference, we offer hot chocolate, tea, and some light refreshments for families. We do need a few volunteers just to man that station, more specifically on Thursday. But, Wednesday's also welcomed, and there will be a short survey, very similar to the one that we did for December report card conferences that we would ask families to complete. Is anyone available to volunteer on those days? And the time, I believe, is 2 to 6.
Okay.
I'm like,
We have
I have to check my schedule.
Miss
Okay.
Coleman said she could come on Thursday.
What time period? Oh, wait. What time period, Ms. Coleman? Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
matter.
Okay. Oh, what just happened? Wait. Okay.
Oh, you might have to, because you're doing screen share, or you just writing it?
I should actually write it. Thank you, Ms. Mitchell. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Anyone that's able to volunteer? I know Ms. Chambers said she would check her schedule and get back to me.
Miss Smith, I'm sorry.
No,
You
you're
see it?
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Thank
didn't know
you.
if it was popping up for you, because sometimes when you're sharing and stuff.
I'm using both monitors.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, this is good because my brain.
Mhm.
We need roughly about 2 to 3 volunteers per day. I mean, the more the merrier. You can encourage other parents to like, hey, you should join PPCA. You know me. We got some stuff in store for y'all. I just can't tell you everything because, can't spill the beans. If you're still deciding, feel free to email myself or email Ms. Mitchell or email us at ncafamilyengagement@kipnj.org. Is it .org? Yes. Ms. Burrows, I got you. Ooh, okay. Okay. Moving right along. So now for March testing support, what we have done in the past is we've had parents
Miss Stone, sorry.
Yes.
Did you get Miss Denson?
Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry, thank you.
Thursday around 3-ish.
Okay. Ooh. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is not how you spell around. Okay. Thank you. So March is a heavy testing month. It is also going to be college towards that month, but it's going to be heavy testing. And one thing we've done in the past that I believe that as family engagement we discussed is we wanted to bring back where parents donated snacks for us to make snack bags for students to kind of distribute to them during the heavy testing month. As you know, testing can be quite daunting for families. Not families, it can be quite daunting for students. And sometimes they need a pick-me-up throughout the testing season to just, mom or dad is thinking about you, auntie, uncle thinking about you, grandma, somebody's thinking about you. So do you guys have any additional ideas? Do you think we should stick with this? Should we change something?
What kind of notes for the students that you would want us to generate?
It would just be like, good luck, you got this, I believe in you, or we're cheering for you, something along those lines.
And what if we created it like via a Google slide and then you guys print it? Would that be cool?
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Okay.
Like if you guys even if you decided to because you just gave me another idea, like if you recorded a video and we could play it during championship for students because they all take championship every morning.
Ooh.
And they can just see their parents. We'll make it nice. They just see their parents, cheering them on, saying like, good luck, you got this. I think it'd be cute.
Oh, that's cute. So you'll try to get most of the parents for each child to do like a slideshow or something, like a quick slideshow?
Yeah, just I know for our signing day, we typically what happens is they record staff saying like class of 2025, we're so proud of you, and like they chop it up and make it into like a really nice video. So we can do something like that too.
And we'll just for parents that do volunteer, we'll just make a generalized, you got this, like way to go. Just for all the kids, like for all the testing scholars.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I like that idea. Let me know.
I like that.
Mind doing that.
Oh, wait, just happened. Okay, my computer's acting crazy. Okay, so I think I like the video idea the most. Yeah. Okay.
And Miss Washington also said that she could help putting the notes in the bags if we do that route also.
I'm sorry, guys.
And Miss Stone, if we did the bags, would we do 800 bags?
That's a great question. I didn't get that far in my thought process. So what has happened in the past, we'd have grade level parents, right, Miss Mitchell? They would donate like a box of like fruit snacks, and they donate enough for their grade level. So like each grade level has roughly 200 students on it, give or take. And like they'd order enough like chips for like the grade level, and each child will get a bag of chips, or each child will get a fruit snack, or each child will get a juice, just depending on what the parent donates.
So you'll just let us know, like say if parents donate, you'll say, okay, for the 9th grade level, 10th, 11th, 12th, like you'll separate and say this grade level has about approximately 200 students. We just gonna need 200 fruit snacks for whatever. Maybe 2 parents could divvy that up. So it's cost effective, right?
Yes.
Yep, that's true. I know at like BJ's, they have the big box of Gushers. I think you get like 90 Gushers in that box. So you really only need 2, to cover them.
About 2.
Yep. Okay, so that could work. At first,
I
when
can help
you
donate
said
something.
When you said 200 at first, I was like, "Ooh, that's a lot." But when you think about it, you go to the bulk stores.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So I think this is good so far. Anyone have anything else to add? And I don't really have the official March testing schedule yet, but as I do get it, I will share it with you. You guys will probably be the first to get it, just so that we can plan and prepare to make this happen for our students. But I will most likely be asking parents to submit videos at our family engagement night, which is January 29th. So that gives parents roughly about a month and a half to get videos in, to encourage students. And it gives me and whoever else is going to help me work on my video editing skills. Because, it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. I promise you it is. I'll just get Miss Lewis because she likes doing stuff like that anyway. All right. Moving forward. So now this is the big one. For our April parent event, I know last time I feel like we did decide it should be like a parent night in or out, but what other ideas did you guys have? So we wanted to be like, an end of year kind of celebratory event for like parents, like, thank you so much for supporting us through this year. And April is a sweet spot for us because April's a little low. It is before May and all of the senior stuff happen, in June before graduation and stepping up ceremony happens. So April's a sweet spot for us where we can like really dedicate to our parents. And it's right before Teacher Appreciation Week. So we want to celebrate our parents. What thoughts or ideas do you guys have that we can do as like a parent? I know Ms. Mitchell has suggested a house music night festival thing. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, it's something that we had done before. We called it a parent night out, and we really just we didn't do it in school. We went down to Robert Treat, the Maze Lounge. I don't know what they call it now, but we actually rented that out. Parents came, there was a DJ, and we just partied and had dinner and just had a good time. And it was no kids, it was strictly parents.
Leave the babies at home. I like that idea. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My dog wants to be a part of family engagement, so I'm going to pick him up because he is desperately asking for attention right now. Okay. I'll give you guys some time to think about that. And as you start to think about it, just feel free to shoot Ms. Mitchell, myself, or Dr. White, who's also on the line, an email, or you can email us at ncafamilyengagement@kipnj.org. Yes, I think Ms. Burrows had her hand raised.
Yeah, I do. So the parent night in will be the parents coming to NCA, and you guys are set up like a little arrangement for us to have like a little dine-in there, opposed to like going out to a location.
It can be either or, whatever you guys decide.
Okay.
Totally up to you. Like Ms. Mitchell said, they had rented out the lounge in Robert Treat Hotel for parents, and it was just like dinner and just time to like fellowship with each other and like, yeah, girl, because this boy, he never get out the bed for school and I had to drag him out. They're like, just talk, get to know each other, and just build community with parents. Okay. I'll give you guys some time to think, email me. And now we're gonna move on to our open forum session.
Miss Denson
anyone-
said a paint and sip.
Okay. Paint and sip. Not sup. Sip. If we do a paint and sip, it cannot be in the school because of alcohol. So we would definitely need to rent out someplace.
Or we just sip some sparklings.
We can do some sparkling cider. We can do that.
I vote for Robert Treat.
Or both Robert Treat Lounge. Oh, not lunch. Lounge. Okay. Okay. All right, and now this is our open forum. Does anyone have any questions about anything else happening in the school? Any ideas or things that we need to think about as a school community that we're not thinking about? And if you don't, that's okay. It will come to you. I know I put you on the spot, and I know when I'm getting put on the spots, I need like 24 hours to process information before I actually respond. So I get it. So if you do have ideas, I just want you to think about it. And if something comes to you as we move on, we're almost done, just feel free to shoot me an email. I will also drop my personal phone number in the chat for you to shoot me a text message. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not the best texter, but I will respond. Just like make sure you say your name and your child's name. And I'm like, okay, great. I'm gonna just let you know I'm not the best texter. It's not my area of strength. I'm working on it. Progress, not perfection. Okay. All right. Dr. White is laughing at me and Miss Mitchell. So fun fact, I'm a life coach, and that's the name of my life coaching business, Progress Over Perfection. So that's why they're laughing at me. Okay. So now the call to action that I do have for everyone here tonight is to encourage your students to encourage their peers to come to school. Yes, Ms. Smith, a shameless plug. Yes, I did plug that. You see that, right? Encourage your students to encourage their peers to come to school. We have been struggling with attendance, especially coming back off of break. We finally got our senior class to a 90.4 average daily attendance, which is really, really good. But we're still struggling with our first year students, our sophomores, and our juniors. So if you know parents that have students at North Collegiate Academy, please say, hey, did such and such get up for school? Like, oh, you can't take them to school? Let me take them to school for you. We really need our students in school because every day that they miss of a lesson, it is vital information that they're listening, that they are missing. So fun fact, Miss Dr. White, as the kids call her, is doing a lab in the box. And it is really like hands-on and interactive. So like we really, and Miss Dr. White, because now I'm calling her Miss Dr. White. Dr. White teaches our first year students. So like them missing out on like one day of that lab in the box that they're doing is vital information that they're missing out to prepare them for the next step in that lesson. So just please make sure you encourage your students to encourage their friends. If you're driving and you see, you know, that nice little torch on, I have it here. See that nice little torch on a shirt, you know, just be like, hey, nope, the cash money, no, NCA, because they love going to cash. Okay. And last but not least, please look out for an email to schedule your student-led conferences. That should be coming out to you within the next week or so. It will be the same setup as before. Students will create a presentation and present their grades to you, and encourage our parents to attend our virtual family, engagement night, which will be held on, January 29th at 5:30 p.m. During that meeting, they will receive updates about our school. They will also receive more information about our college tours program that will be coming up. And I'll just let you guys know now, college tours is March 24th to March 28th. Ms. Valma and her team have been working really hard to create a rewarding experience for our students. And we will be having 800 students going to visit some colleges. So exciting. It's a fun time at NCA because everybody's like, but it's really good and it's good exposure for our students to really engage and see what opportunities that are out there for them. And if that is all, it is 5:51. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns? Ms. Mitchell? Oh yeah, our athletic director, you probably gonna do a plug for athletics.
I was going to do a plug. I want to say first, thank you to Miss Smith Pryor and Miss Coleman, who have lent me themselves and their children helping out with the concession stands and with ticket sales at the home basketball games. If there are any other parents who are free in the evenings, it's mostly Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you would like to help out with concessions or with door sales, please reach out to me. I welcome the help. It is really appreciated. Also, come out to the game and be a part of the Panther community. It's really fun. Last night we beat North Tech, the varsity team, and so we're really excited about that. Our boys are 9-1 now. And we also have a new football coach. So if you have young men, we had 49 young guys come out today to meet our new football coach. And so that's really excited. The boys are excited. He laid the law down You know, oh, and the girls won also. Okay. They beat week weighted, our girls. So that's also good. So yay, go Panthers, go Panther parents. We love you and we need you.
And just another add-on to what Ms. Mitchell said, for students that help Ms. Mitchell or to help anyone in the school, they will be able to earn community service hours and beat points to shop at our school store. Just putting that out there. Okay? No questions? If that is all good, people.
What
You
about
guys have-
support for the track team, Miss Mitchell?
Oh,
Yeah, support for the track team as well. During the indoor season, it's a little more difficult because all of the track meets are either in Staten Island or down in Toms River. But if someone would like to donate some snacks, some Gatorades and waters for our track team, they are working hard. We have about 30 athletes on our indoor track team, and they can definitely use the support as well. Thank you for that push, Miss Chambers. And they are actually traveling to the New Jersey State Relay Competition tomorrow. She said, "How many V-points do I have?" They're traveling
Listen, you
to
ain't gotta worry about
Bennett
it.
tomorrow to compete against in the public school relay. So we wish them well.
I
with
like to
that.
shout out to my star Ladea.
Yes.
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 You hear that, Ladea?
That means she's in the room.
She over there grinning,
Yay.
doing homework.
As she should. All right. Thank you so much, parents, for coming out. And I will be looking forward to an email. I'll send you a recap email with a recording of this meeting. And I will be looking forward to your additional ideas for April Parent Night Out and any additional support you can provide during March testing. And that is all. You guys have a great evening. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.